It didn't start when I rear-ended that guy's used Mercedes, but that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back. The camel, unfortunately, was already holding way too many expensive clothes I'd bought with my credit card, because that's what I thought people in Los Angeles were supposed to do. It was the spring of 2016, and I was feeling alone and like I was buckling under the weight of every decision I'd ever made. Had I even consciously chosen to ask my boss to relocate me here from New York? Whose idea was it for me to quit my editing job not even a year after I got here to write freelance articles for the same company that used to pay my health insurance? Did I, of my own volition, take the assignment to cover that Young Thug concert last night? And what did any of this have to do with sleeping only 3 hours before having to wake up to write a feature about trends in vaporizer technology for a trade magazine? Things were just happening to me, like I'd abdicated custody over my own life after that panic attack 2 years ago sent me running from my desk straight to the doctor's office, where I announced, loudly and without any hint of self-consciousness, that I was dying. But now, whoever I'd left in charge was having a heated argument on the side of Melrose Avenue with some guy who was demanding I cough up $750 to fix a bumper that had already been scratched to hell before I knocked him at maybe 10 miles an hour. The guy leveled with me. Unless I paid him right now, he was going to get the insurance companies involved so he could get a new body piece or two and send my premiums shooting up in the process. The next day, I sent the guy his money and admitted defeat. I called my parents and asked them if I could come back home. I was broke and miserable. I needed to get out of this place, this life. They bought me a plane ticket and told me everything would be okay. I didn't believe them, but they were right. My dad had just decided to run for Congress, and even though he wasn't going to win, I could tell everyone in LA that I was leaving to help with his campaign until I was ready to come clean about what was actually going on. Once I made it back to my folks' place in western North Carolina, I barricaded myself in my childhood bedroom, the little black dog I'd adopted in LA tucked into my chest. Nora was the best thing that came out of my time on the West Coast.